Master, look ahead. What kind of road is this? I'll see if this Li Fen really has 3 heads and 6 arms. Are you merchants from out of town? The entry fee is 50 coins. Take your receipt. No spitting inside the city, nor illegal parking, or you'll be fined. How dare you? Do you know who is sitting in this carriage? You dare ask us for money? Can you not read? It's the exiling rule. Even the emperor himself has to pay the toll. Pay up or get out. Move it. There's a line behind you. How dare you? Ling you, pay them. Master, run. I'll hold off this monster. Oh, you're killing me. That's the steam train our prefect invented. It hauls tens of thousands of pounds of coal at once. So ignorant. This steam train, Li Fen. What on earth is he doing? Old Li, how is your wheat crop this year? Sigh, don't ask. The leaves were turning yellow a while back. Did you ask at the agricultural station? The technicians came to check it out. They said the soil is lacking nitrogen. Lacking what? Forget it, you uncultured man. It's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the prefect said. Crops can't grow without these 3 brothers. Yellow leaves mean no nitrogen, no flowers mean no phosphorus, and wilting means no potassium. See, the Lord said just a handful in the soil, and the sprouts will be lush green in 3 days. Wow, that's amazing. Give me some. No, go buy it at the fertilizer plant yourself. This is pure nonsense. Crops grow according to the seasons. By the grace of heaven. It's all up to the heavens. You have no respect for the heavens, discussing such filthy things like manure here. Where did this old dog come from to cause trouble in exiling? The sage says, can your sage teach me how to farm? Here in exiling. Science is the primary productive force. Science. Ha ha ha. A poor border county that couldn't even feed itself 3 years ago. Now even the farmers don't believe in gods or Confucius. They believe in this thing called science. Ian, what kind of spell has this Li Fen cast on them? Step aside, you're embarrassing yourself. This is impossible. Master, the boat is moving against the current without sails or oars. It's made of solid iron. How can it float? Another one has lost his mind. For the past half-month, every merchant from out of town, seeing the steamship our prefect built, 8 out of 10 end up collapsing in shock. Their nerves are too weak. Tell me, did Li Fen really make all of this? How dare you address the Lord by his name? I must meet this Li Fen. If these things can be used by the throne, then the great Chu's cavalry and swords will conquer the entire world. What do you want with me? How old? Never mind. Does the imperial court know you're doing this? Does the emperor know? That emperor who sits on his throne all day, only knowing you teach chess and calligraphy. A foolish ruler who fights with pedantic scholars. If he could understand even half of what's on my sand table, Great Chu would have unified the world long ago. Can you count on him? You dare. Dare what? Are you stuttering? Li Fen, you are too bold. Lord Prefect, please, open the granary. My mother has been eating dirt for 3 days. I'm not staying in this broken xiling anymore. I'm going to be a bandit. Where am I? Did I transmigrate? Ah, Lord Prefect, you're awake. The people outside are starving to death. You are an official of the court, and you're drinking chicken soup. What else? Xiling has been in a drought for 3 years. The land is barren for miles. You can't even find a rat dropping in the granary. I advise you. Write your will. Pick a sturdy piece of silk to hang yourself before the refugees break in and tear you to pieces. If there's no food, what's the point of being an official? If there's no grain, we'll grow it. If there's no water, we'll find it. Assistant Magistrate Wang, open your eyes and watch carefully. Not only will I survive, but I will turn Xiling into the world's greatest granary. The prefect has gone mad from hunger. If you can grow grain in this saline land, I'll eat the stone lions outside the office. Good. Remember those words. Everyone, be quiet. My lord, do you have grain? I don't have any right now, but the bandits in the mountains don't have any either. If you become bandits, you'll just starve to death. Those who want to lie. Those who don't want to watch their wives and children starve. Stand up. Pick up your hose. What for, my lord? The ground is bone dry. There's not a drop of water. How can we grow anything? If the Dragon King won't help you, I will. Listen, water flows downward. I've observed the terrain here. Though the surface is dry, the vegetation on the distant mountains hasn't withered. That means there's groundwater. Groundwater. Ha ha ha, Lord Lai. Did you read too many books in the capital, trying to find water in this wasteland with a bamboo pole? Do you think you're a god? Right here. Old Lai, take 10 strong men. Dig along the line I've drawn. Dig 3 yards deep, Lord Lai. This is solid rock. It's all stone underneath. You want them to dig for water here. If you can find water here, I'll write my name backward. Dig. Folks, we're dead anyway. Let's dig. Dig. This is hilarious. Lord Lai, where's the water? Why isn't it spraying out? Water. It's water. A miracle. The prefect is a living god. It really found water. How? How is this possible? Wang, how are you going to write your name backward? And those stone lions at the gate. Are you going to braise them or steam them? My lord, we have water, but the plows are no good. The ground is as hard as iron. If we can't till the soil, the seeds will die. Find me the best blacksmith in the city. Lord Prefect, you called for me. I'll say this first. I only know how to make swords and standard plows. If you want a plow that can cut through iron, I can't do it. Make it lie this. What is this thing? Why is the blade curved? And this iron lump? Why is the plow beam curved? My lord, don't make fun of me. Forget about plowing. It'll break the moment it hits the ground. I'll bet my head on it. It won't break. I'll take your head if it does. Stop talking. Start forging now. My lord, I've been a blacksmith for 40 years and never seen this. Don't blame me if it breaks. My skills are limited. Old lie, lower it. Oh, my heavens. My lord, I was blind. With this plough, we can till 10 acres a day. Don't kneel yet. Look at this. That was a curved plough. This drawing is a seed drill. Load the seeds in the cart. The ox pulls in front. This follows behind. It can open furrows and sow seeds at the same time. Tai Chui. Take all the blacksmiths and carpenters. Work day and night for me. In 3 days, I want every farmer to have new tools. My lord, something terrible has happened. Speak slowly. The sky isn't falling. The wheat has all turned yellow. It's thin and short, like bean sprouts. The drought was too long. The earth's veins are broken. There's no life left in the soil. Lord Lai, I told you. Human effort has its limits. You found water and made strange plows, but what's the use? The soil has no nutrient. Only weeds will grow. You should just accept your fate. Bullshit. That's called a nutrient deficiency. Issue my order. Every citizen must mobilize immediately. Collect all the pig, cow, and chicken manure, leaves, weeds, and ash. Collect it all. Pile it up in the open lot south of the city. What? Collect manure. My lord, putting manure directly on the fields will burn the crops. Who said anything about putting it directly on the fields? This is called high-temperature composting, my secret recipe for xylene super fertilizer. Let it ferment for half a month. Apply 100 pounds per acre. This land is finally saved. The autumn harvest ceremony begins. Ah. My lord, we've weighed it. How much could it be? 1.5 bushels. That's all you peasants can manage. Bullshit. It's 4 bushels. 4 full bushels. No, that's impossible. That's absolutely impossible. This is just the beginning. This is called selective breeding. Next year, I'll crossbreed the strongest seeds. I'll make the yield exceed 6 bushels. I'm going to build an agricultural station next to the office. Lord Prefect, it's bad. The Black Wind Fortress bandits heard about our bumper harvest. They're 10 miles away. They're threatening to loot the grain and kill everyone. It's over. Everything is over. What's the point of growing grain just to feed the bandits? Run, my lord. Tai Chui, don't worry. The blast furnace you built from my drawings is the first batch of steel ready. My lord, the temperature is high enough. We can pour it any time. Good. The people are fed. Now I need them to work. 3,000 bandits have come at the perfect time. My lord, the bandits are within 100 paces. Hold your fire. Not yet. Brothers, charge. Grab the grain and the women. Xylene is ours. Fire. Ah, my hand. This is impossible. How can this be? It pierced my iron armor. Great, choose scrap iron can't stop this. But this is high-strength steel. Second volley. Fire. Ah. Surrender. We surrender. Spare us, Lord Prefect. These are our exiling militia. 500, and not a single one lost. We wiped out 3,000 bandits. Open the gates. I heard you're the pawns of the northern nomads. Besides robbing and looting, you also smuggle salt and tea. My lord, you are wise. I'm just trying to make a living. I have connections. I can get war horses and furs from the north. If you spare my life, I'll give all my gold and silver to you. Gold and silver. Your scrap. I don't even want it. I'll give you a way to lie. From today on, the Black Wind Fortress is disbanded. You will be the leader of my trade caravan. A trade caravan. Selling what? This is the salt you usually eat. Bitter and poisonous. And ridiculously expensive. This is the refined salt I made using filtration. No bitterness. High purity. This is the god salt that only the emperor gets. Nonsense. The emperor's salt is far worse than this. Refined salt, plus these crossbows and iron pots that beat you. Take these to the north. Go trade with the nomadic tribes. Trade for what? Trade for war horses, cattle, sheep, and or trade for gold. Within a month, I want to see a caravan full of supplies return to Xiling. If you can't, I'll twist your head off myself. IOB, my lord. I never dreamed of seeing this much money. We're rich, my lord. Xiling is finally rich. This must be over 1 million taels. You short-sighted fool. This little bit of money makes you lose your head. My lord, this is 1,000,000 taels. The entire Great Chu treasury only collects 20 million a year. Money in a vault is just useless metal. Only when it circulates does it become real power. Go call Zhao Ti Chui. My lord, you called. Tai Chui, I sent you to survey Wonyu Mountain. What did you find? My lord, your genius is unmatched. There's not only an open pit coal mine, but also a massive deposit of high-grade iron ore. It's a gift from the heavens. Good. Agriculture has solved the food problem. Commerce has provided the initial capital. Now it's time to start real industry. Wang, I'm here. Take 500,000 tael. Build a factory at the foot of Wonyu Mountain. Recruit 10,000 strong men. My lord, what kind of factory? 10,000 people. A steel mill. Steel. My lord, haven't we already been forging iron in the backyard? That's child's play. I'm building a blast furnace 5 stories high, using coal washing, coking, and blowers for high temperature smelting. Great Chu steel is hammered by hand. It's slow and the yield is low. I want the blast furnace to run and steel to flow like a river. My lord, have you lost your mind? Turning iron into water? Only a god's fire could do that. Ordinary charcoal can't reach that temperature. That's why we use blowers. Enough talk. Take the blueprints. If you don't understand, ask in half a month. I want to see that furnace standing. Did you hear? The prefect is doing magic, turning stone into iron. What a lie. How can stone become iron? My lord, the blowers are at maximum. The temperature isn't high enough. Keep blowing, my lord. The iron tap is glowing. It's blindingly bright. After countless sleepless nights, it's finally done. Break the seal. Let the iron dragon out. It's a dragon of fire. It melted. It really turned into water. This is all high-grade steel. How much is this worth? So high. Tai Chui. The steel mill must not stop for a second. Produce rails, tools, weapons, and boilers day and night. Build it all for me. It's leaking again. How are we supposed to seal the cylinder? My lord, this is the roundest iron barrel we can make, but the gap is still too big. All the steam is escaping. Sealing. Sealing. I've got it. Soak the hemp rope in lard. Then pack it into the gap between the piston and the cylinder. Use the principle of thermal expansion. Force a seal. Ignite the coal. My lord, the pressure is too high. The boiler is going to explode. Don't run. Watch. Open it. Start it up. My lord, the iron pile is moving on its own. It's stronger than 100 oxen. Tai Chui, remember this. This is a steam engine. Stop work. Everything stops. Lord Prefect. What are you doing? If we stop the machines, we can't deliver the goods. We'll have to pay damages. Shut up. Ignite and pressurize. My heavens, it's so smooth. The quality is better than the best silk from Jiangnan. This speed. One machine is worth 50 skilled workers. I'll sell you this machine. I want you to buy up all the cotton in Xiling. I want everyone in Great Chu to wear cloth made in Xiling. What is this sea thing? My lord, the family of the richest man in Jiangnan is here with 500,000 tael. The Merchant Association, they brought 1,000 tael. There's a mountain of money outside the office. The money is here. Get ready. I'm going to build ships. My lord, you can build ships too. We brought the money. 1,000 taels for shares in the textile mill. We'll pay 2,000. We want shares in the steel mill. This pocket change. I don't even care about it anymore. I'm going to build infrastructure. I'm building road, railways, and big ships. From today on, Xiling Infrastructure Development Group is established. We are issuing infrastructure bonds. Use all your money to buy bonds. Building bridges and roads is a good deed. Like throwing meat buns at a dog never to return. How does that make money? Even if you build the best roads, can you harvest gold from them? Assistant Magistrate Wang, bring it out. My lord, what is this? This is cement and asphalt. Mr. Shen, take a hammer and try to break it. The mud turned into stone. It's harder than granite. It can be made from limestone and clay found everywhere. The cost is extremely low. If I use it for the foundation and lay the black asphalt on top with this road, your transport speed will increase tenfold. Losses will drop by 90%. Tell me, can this road make money? This is a miracle for the transport industry. I announce the Xiling Infrastructure Bond subscription is now open. Lord Lai, I'll buy 1,000, 2,000. Don't fight me for this miracle. My lord, you really are a god. There isn't even any dust on this road. That's just the beginning. This road is only good for carriages. Tai Chui. What's the capacity of the steel mill now? My lord, the furnace is running day and night. Our steel is piling up like a mountain. The warehouse is full. Good. Carriages are too slow, and they can't carry enough. Turn all the extra steel into rails. Lay another track along the asphalt road. A road made of pure steel. My lord, using pure steel for a road, how much iron would that take? That's too wasteful. Just do as I say. Why so much talk? Has the prefect gone mad? Using refined iron on the ground. Won't people steal it? Exactly. The rails are so smooth. Won't the horses slip? Lord Lai, you called us here. Just to see these two rails. I called you here to witness the birth of a new era. Oh my God, what is this monster? This is a train. Tai Chui, add coal and ignite. It's moving on its own. No horses needed. This machine can hold 300,000 pounds. With this, Siling's coal and iron ore can reach the docks in a day. Tell me, was it worth laying these rails? It's worth it. Lord Lai, the train shares. My Shen family will buy them even if we go broke. Count me in. I want to contract the train. Lord Lai, it's bad. The Taoban and the Chu Navy have colluded. They've seized all our merchant ships at the port. They say our goods are hurting the Jiangnan market and we must pay an 80% toll. Otherwise, they'll sink them all. Lord Lai, let's just back down. Let's pay them the money. Commoners shouldn't fight officials. Back down. That word isn't in my dictionary. Aren't they trying to sink our wooden ships? The wooden ships sank. That's because the wood was too soft. My steel mill produces tons of steel daily. Do you think that's just for show? Tai Chui, is the project I ordered ready? Is it finished? Lord Wei, the steam engine unit is fully installed. It's ready for the water. Lord Lai, you didn't really build a ship out of iron, did you? Iron lumps will just sink to the bottom. Sink. Let's go to the secret shipyard. Today, I'll show you what truth really is. It only exists within the range of a cannon. Release the water. Let's take it. It's floating. That's impossible. This defies the laws of nature. The Navy is blockading us. The Cow Gang is blocking the way. Get the cargo ready. Tomorrow, I'll board the ship and clear the path myself. Anyone who blocks my path to wealth, I'll crush them into dust with this steel giant. All the factories in Xiling, this railway, these steamships, I'll buy them all. You're mighty, sir. Buying a few iron toys is nothing. Lai Fen, what are you laughing at? I'm laughing at a fool who knows nothing of hardship. Buy them all. With what? I have 10,000 acres of land in the capital, dozens of banks. My silver piles are higher than your office. Is that enough to buy your scrap metal? Scared, aren't you? Kneel down and call me Moss, you poor thing. Is that all you've got? Do you have some misunderstanding about great achievements? Just that one steel mill outside the city. From the primitive methods to the blast furnace, I poured in 1 million taels. The railway to the port cost 3 million taels. That ironclad warship at the dock, the research costs alone, would bankrupt all your precious banks. You want to buy out my industrial revolution. Even if you sold your family's ancestral home, you'd only afford a locomotive. Stop acting tough. You're lying. Nothing in this world is that expensive. Lord, it's bad. The steam press and high-pressure valve in workshop 2 failed. The furnace is about to explode. Evacuate the workers. I'm coming right now. This commoner is actually going to fix that iron lump himself. A gentleman stays away from the kitchen. This is improper. Let's go and see. Everyone, get back. Give me your hand. Get me more asbestos cloth. Oh, Lord, are you all right? Sir, how can you do such menial work yourself? If you hurt your golden body, how will the people of Xiling survive? If I don't do it, who will? Enough, stop whining. Find the cause of the failure immediately. We must resume work tonight. The big bot is treating me to skewers in the middle of the night. Weren't you shouting about buying my factory today? Did you finally scrape the money together? I was rude earlier, Lord Lai. Your vision is something a merchant like me, full of copper smell, could never fathom. This drink, I toast to your world-shaking talent. Speak, why are you looking for me? If you want technology, it's not for Xio, Mr. Lai, with such divine skills. Don't you feel wasted here in the Xiling border? With your ability, if you presented these wonders to His Majesty, you'd be a high official, all with a single word from the Emperor. A high official. And then what? 3 years ago, when I first arrived, this place was a living hell. People were starving and freezing. Now, everyone has food, clothes, and books. They have clinics when sick, and when traveling, they have carriages and trains. Old Huang, these lights in every home are the true achievement. Old Huang, oh Old Huang, you're a master at business. But your perspective is ultimately too small. Brother Li, since you don't care for court titles, and you hold power that could destroy the world, have you never thought of going further? Let me be frank with you. If I really had the heart to rebel, I could have sealed off Xiling and secretly built hundreds of ironclads, but I didn't. I want the Great Chu's vast land to be free of famine. I want all the people of this world to lie the people of Xiling, living with their heads held high. Master, your ambition is noble. I have learned much. All right, enough of that. Go pay the bill. I have to inspect the fertilizer plant tomorrow. Remember, if you want to invest, queue up at the administrative office. Don't try to use the back door. Your Majesty, dawn is breaking. Please, get some rest. Wei Shang. I used to think that being an emperor meant holding power in my hands and playing the officials' lie pawns. But in the face of Lefen's machines, my military strategies seem as ridiculous as a child's game. The old system is riddled with holes. Great Chu needs a revolution. Pass the order. Bring me my dragon robe. At dawn, we head to the prefectural office. I will meet him as the Emperor of Great Chu. The Emperor of Great Chu has arrived. Old Huang, what the hell? You're that foolish emperor. Insolent Lei Fen, before the imperial presence, why don't you kneel? Step down. Lei Fen, I admit, in the face of your science and industry, I was indeed a fool. But from today on, if you want money, I'll open the treasury for you. If you want men, I'll mobilize 1 million troops for you. Old Huang, did you drink fake wine this morning? Open the treasury and mobilize 100,000 men. Do you believe me? If you dare say one word in court today about Great Chu pursuing public welfare, those people will move against you tomorrow. Presumptuous. I am the son of heaven who would dare rebel. Industrialization means revolutionizing the old nobility. It means smashing the rice bowls of millions of landlords. You have no guns, nor supplies, and no bureaucratic system that understands technology. How can you fight all the vested interests in the world? They'll have you removed from power by tomorrow. Then, in your opinion, what should be done? Come inside. Today, I'll give you a proper lesson on what top-level DZI is. You're crazy, Lei Fen, you're absolutely insane. Abolish the imperial examination, replace it with mathematics and science. You're digging the graves of all the scholars in the world. Can the Anolex build cannons? Can the 4 books and 5 classics smelt steel? Without a large number of people who understand science, your factories will just be piles of scrap iron. This is the only way. It must be changed. Drive the nail into the wood. Abolish the tax-exempt privileges of the noble families. Land must be state-owned and leased to factories. Do you know that once this order is issued, every noble family in the world will revolt immediately? Of course I know. Now you understand why it's impossible, right? Huh? Is it really impossible to witness such miracles without being able to do anything? I didn't say we wouldn't do it. But you have to eat one bite at a time. You have to walk one step at a time. So, we only do it in Xiling. Designate Xiling and the surrounding 500 miles as a special zone. Taxes will no longer go to the national treasury, but will be used entirely for Xiling's development. Personal appointments, commercial laws, and education in Xiling will all be decided by me, Lai Fen, alone. You want to secede and become king. Who wants to be a king? In 10 years. In this testing ground, I will build you a modern army equipped with firearms, rifles, and cannons. I will build you a railway network covering the north, and train your first generation of engineers who understand science. 10 years later, when Xiling's steel industry is mature, when the train's whistle echoes through the clouds, when you have an invincible army of firearms, if the noble families dare to block you, you can use cannons to teach them a lesson. Good, it shall be as you say. Everything in Xiling is yours. Lai Fen, no, Monsieur, Lai Ha. I've entrusted half my life to you. For these 10 years, Master, go ahead and do it. Whoever dares to stop you, I will deal with them for you. I am your greatest backer. 10 years later, I've been waiting in the capital for your train to arrive. "10 years. Promise I made 10 years ago to bring the train to the capital. I have finally fulfilled it today. Your Majesty, it's 3 minutes late. You're still as pedantic as ever. But in these 10 years, the surprises you've given me are more than just a train. Lai Fen. The words you said 10 years ago. I have achieved them. Do you have any other wishes? I want to know now." Your Majesty, I was just about to report to you the Great Chu's first ocean fleet, consisting of 5,000-ton steam ironclads, crossed the ocean 3 days ago. On the other side of the sea, they discovered a new, ownerless continent. The fleet commander is asking whether to plant the Great Chu's dragon flag on that land. Tell the fleet, wherever the Great Chu's ironclads reach, it is the territory of Great Chu. Wherever the Great Chu's train whistles roar, it is the land of Great Chu. La la la. Prince, look at the sky. Oh my God. FN Avenue, intersection 2. Foreigner fell off his horse. He's blocking the tram. Someone, drag the horse away. Received. Traffic accident. Personnel nearby. Arrive at the scene immediately. Why are you riding a horse early in the morning? Don't you know large animals are banned in the city? Don't you know the traffic laws? Let's go, Prince Charlie. Since the horse was towed by the traffic police, let's take a car. The Great Chu Hotel is right ahead. No, I won't get into that iron box. It has no mother. It actually moved on its own. Heavens, is this magic? How ignorant. It's called electric drive. Don't embarrass yourself here. Is this the Tower of Babel? How could humans build such a tall castle? Let's go, inside. What are you doing? I'm flying. Stop. Stop. Stop playing around. Hello, front desk. Date, please send dinner up. There's a person hiding in this box. Little dwarf inside. Listen to me. I am Prince Charlie Xv. Have you been imprisoned here by the Great Chu's wizards? Come out. This is called a wired telephone, not magic. This is communication technology. Lai Fen, the king of innovation, reporting for duty. From this day on, The entire first fleet of Great Chu is under your command. Go out to sea and conquer those unknown territories. Start the age of discovery. Your Majesty, this must not be done. Ah, Your Majesty. Naval warfare is completely different from land warfare. Lai Fen is just a civil official, starting a naval war. Although Great Chu's ironclads are sturdy, those iron lumps are incredibly heavy. They are just sitting ducks at sea. The Western Allied fleet has ruled the seas for a century. Their ships are strong and their cannons are sharp. If they encounter our Great Chu navy, we will be completely wiped out. Not a single piece of armor will remain. Great Chu should stick to defending the coastal waters. Do not risk an expedition. Shut up, all of you. My mind is made up. Wherever the Great Chu's sword points, that is the route. Whoever dares to shake the morale of the army again will be executed. Truly, you cannot talk to a summer insect about ice. My God, is this the Eastern Fleet? Great Chu's iron ships, using iron to build ships. Can they even move? This is ridiculous. Pass my order. Cannons, ready. This is impossible. Keep firing. Pierce them. Prince, the enemy ships have entered our main cannon range. They're too close. Main cannon, retreat. Retreat. Prince. The enemy's cannonballs are hitting us in the face. Are we supposed to ram them directly? Give these wooden ship players a taste of the suck of a metal storm. Half a month. The governor conquered the Lion Kingdom a month ago. It only reached my hands today, Your Majesty. The sea and land winds are strong. 6 fast horses were run to death. This is the limit. Hempt. The limit. My ironclads can roam the 4 seas. My cavalry can trample the 8 wildernesses. And yet, to hear a bit of news, I have to wait a month. Wei Zhong, I am here. Where is Li Fen? How long has that kid been hiding in Xiling for peace? Your Majesty, the King of Innovation has been back in Xiling for 3 months. 3 months. I told him to solve the communication problem after the Empire expanded. Instead, he went home to enjoy himself. Your Majesty, the King of Innovation says the current speed has reached its limit. If we want to transit sound over 10,000 miles, we need a new power source. A new power source. If he doesn't come back, I'll have to go to Xiling and drag him back myself. Tai Chui, the rotation speed isn't enough. Faster. Lord, it won't turn anymore. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Stop. Stop. Lord. Did it work? We have it. This is what I told you about, Lord of Lightning. Are you really going to pull lightning from the sky? Not pull. Create. This is electricity. With it, we don't need lamps. Trains don't need coal. Energy can be transmitted thousands of miles. Lord, it's bad. We tried every material. As soon as the current passes, the wire breaks. It won't light up at all. This lightning power is too aggressive. Common materials can't withstand it. Have you tried the waste? In the waste pile at the Xiling mining area, there should be. Lord, that's just stone slag left over from iron smelting. It's as hard as a rock in a latrine. Oh, stop talking nonsense. Go if I tell you to. Not only find it, but melt it in the furnace for me. Draw it into a thin wire. If you can't do it, no dinner tonight. Dit. I'm going. The current is unstable, flickering. It's because the generator speed is uneven. We need an extremely stable power source. Lord, won't a steam engine work? Too bulky, too much loss. Steam engines burn coal and water and accelerate too slowly. We need a lighter, more explosive piston power. That's the oil sent from the north. Deet, Lord, that stuff can only burn. Even the herdsmen dislike it. Useless. That's because you haven't dressed it. Dressed it, Tai Chui. Lord, what else do you need? Take my blueprints to Workshop 1. This time, we're going to ignite it directly inside the cylinder. Ignite it directly inside an iron can. Lord, won't that explode? It's meant to explode. If it doesn't explode, where will the power come from? It worked. What? The king says this black water is more powerful than coal. I don't believe it. This stuff just produces black smoke when lit. It's suffocating. Tai Chui, find someone to build me a 3-seater brick tower, 5 levels. Coil these iron pipes layer by layer. Lord, are we brewing wine? Brewing your head. This is a fractionating tower. This crude oil is full of treasures. But mixed together, it's just waste. We need to use the principle of different boiling points to steam them out layer by layer. Heating the bottom will make the oil boil, turning into gas and rising. The first layer has the highest temperature. The liquid that flows out is heavy oil, used for boilers. The second layer is diesel, kept for tractors later. The third layer is kerosene, used for lamps. It doesn't smoke. At the very top layer, the low-temperature transparent liquid is called gasoline. That is the king of explosives we need today. Lighting the oil. Lord, if this pot explodes, we're all finished. Stop talking nonsense. Look, the top pipe is dripping. This is gasoline. Lord, it looks just like water. You say it's more powerful than coal. I don't believe it. Watch closely. Oh my god. Whoa, a fire dragon. Water can burn too. This is the explosive power of gasoline. If half a spoonful of this is ignited in a sealed iron can, the expansion force could blow a cow into the sky. We have the oil. Now, we need to make an iron can that can withstand this force. Lord, are you joking? The iron cylinder isn't hard to make, but you require the inner wall to be as smooth as a mirror. Not only that, you want to put an iron lump inside and have it slide up and down without leaking any air. Even the best blacksmith in Xiling can't grind such a round hole. Even if you can't, you must. You saw the explosion of the gasoline just now. If it were ordinary cast iron, it would burst instantly. We need to use high-carbon steel mixed with manganese ore and cast a solid alloy steel block. Start the furnace. Lord, the cylinder is out. Put it on the lathe. Slow down. Smaller cuts. Add water to cool it. The track is going to be scrapped. Did it work? Tiske. No, it's ruined. What? Lord, this hole is as round as it can be. How is it ruined? The gap is too big. There must be a gap as thin as a hair between the piston and the cylinder. The moment the gas line explodes, all the gas will escape through this gap, and it won't push the piston at all. Lord, this is the most precise lathe in Xiling. With thermal expansion and contraction, how can steel be seamless and still slide inside? This is something only a god could do. Unless Unless you make the piston bigger than the cylinder and force it in, but then it would get stuck. How did I forget this technique? Who said the piston and cylinder had to be seamless? Tai Chui, bring me the piston. Put the piston on the lathe. Cut 3 grooves on the side for me. The grooves will leak air. You want to dig ditches on it. Won't it leak even more? Stop talking nonsense. Cut this steel plate into thin strips and roll them into rings. The rings should be slightly larger than the inner diameter of the cylinder, and leave a cut in the middle. TS. Watch closely. This is called a piston ring. The steel ring itself has an outward expansion force. When we insert the piston with the steel rings into the cylinder, the spring force of the rings will tightly press against the cylinder wall, filling all the gaps. And because the piston itself is smaller than the cylinder, so it won't get jammed at all, and it's airtight, no leaks. Pour some water in and try it. Haha. A miracle, a true mirror. Your Highness. How on earth does your brain work? Your Highness, you are a true genius. Enough. Stop buttering me up. We have the cylinder and the piston. Next is the assembly. Install the intake and exhaust valves, and the crankshaft and flywheel. My lord, it's all assembled. But how do we ignite it inside? The gasoline is trapped tight in there. Even a torch won't fit. This is called a spark plug. Remember the heavenly lightning we made? This spark plug connects to the high voltage coil. Once the power is on, between the 2 metal poles at the base, a tiny bolt of lightning will spark instantly. That spark is enough to ignite the gas. But how do we add the gasoline? You can't just pour it in. Liquid gas burns too slowly. That's what a carburetor is for. It uses air pressure to suck the gas out, atomizing it into tiny particles and mixing it with the air. Only when mixed with air can the gasoline create a massive explosion. Everything is ready. Add the gasoline. Connect the wires. High voltage coil. Get ready. Okay, intake, compression, ignition. Hey, my lord, is it not working? Keep going. It's running on its own. Good heavens, look, this is a true steel beast. Finally, we can build a generator. Fire it up. It's lit. The bulb is lit. With this heart, I can build cars, tanks, and planes. I can build them all. Your Majesty, we've reached Xiling. It's pitch black, this kid. My lord, the craftsmen are all here. What kind of immortal tool are you building? Tai Chui, do you know what this is? My lord, isn't this just a common wrought iron tank? It's too soft to even make a blade. Come here and look. Wrap this copper wire around the iron rod. 10,000 turns. Don't let any of them overlap. Stop talking and wrap it. It's wrapped, but what's the point? Watch closely, Tai Chui. There's no fire or smoke. What's to see? Good heavens, it's alive. My God, what is this thing? How can that iron rod attract things from afar? My lord, this is. It's called an electromagnet. When you send electricity through the coil, the iron becomes a magnet. Cut the power, and the magnetism vanishes instantly. With this, we can control this magnet from miles away. This is the soul of long-distance communication. But my lord, even if you can pull iron from afar, that doesn't send a message. Tieske, you fool. Since we can control the magnetism, we can use that motion to make sound. Watch this. I call this key the sender. Ear. When I press it, the circuit closes. The electromagnet miles away becomes magnetic. When it gains magnetism, it pulls the small metal hammer down. The hammer hits the brass plate, and it makes a sound. Listen to the sequence. Oh my goodness. My lord, it really moved. This wooden box is drumming on its own. Oh, miles apart. Capital to Nanyang, it's instant. This is called a telegraph. Wait, something's not right. My lord, the box is making a lot of noise. But it's just click-clack, click-clack. It's not human speech. Who can understand what this iron scrap is saying? It sounds like a wooden fish. Are we supposed to play riddles at the front line? That's a fair question. What if we assign meaning to these sounds? Listen, on the telegraph machine. A quick tap of the finger releases a short sound, a dot, we'll call it. Hold the finger down for a moment, then release for a long sound. A dash, we'll call it. Your Highness, what are dots and dashes for? They can represent every number in the world. Using combinations of long and short sounds, we can represent numbers from 0 to 9. If the person on the other end hears dit da, they know I sent the number 1. My lord. If we just send numbers, the general on the other side will be confused. You're the one who's confused. See the characters here. I see them, my lord. The first is on. The second is ding. Good. From today on, take every character in the Dachu dictionary and assign each a 4-digit code. For example, heaven is 1001, earth is 1002. Kill is 0999. When you tap 9999 on the telegraph, the operator miles away hears the sounds, writes down the numbers, and checks the codebook. They'll know instantly that I sent the word kill. Turning thousands of characters into simple numbers, then turning numbers into rhythmic taps, traveling across the land in an instant. You are Lai, the sage Kangji reborn. And for the next month, you don't need to do anything else, just memorize this Li codebook. I want you to hear the taps and instantly know the character. You will be the first wind listeners of Dachu. As long as the wires reach far enough, even across the vast oceans, I can argue with them in an instant. The territory of Dachu is too vast. It takes half a month for news to travel. That won't do. What a brilliant instant solution. Lai Fen, you've been hiding your ability to command lightning from me for a long time. Your Majesty, you're quite impatient. You said we could talk instantly across oceans. Dit, if you wish. I can make the capital and Nanyang neighbors. Lai Fen, do you realize that once this spreads, Dechu will have no more borders? I know, Your Majesty. Do you realize that once this appears, my old rivals will lie in constant fear? I know that too. Ha ha ha. What? A title and a position. Lai Fen, how much money do you need? I grant it, Your Majesty. Money can wait, since you're here. Tomorrow morning, try the steel beast I built. We won't need carriages anymore. Let me take you for a ride. A ride. Your Majesty, please take your seat. Very well. Let me see what your beast can do. Hold on tight, Your Majesty. What kind of speed is this, Lai Fen? Is this the new power you spoke of? It's called an internal combustion engine. As long as it drinks gasoline, it can pull tons of grain 8,000 miles a day. 8,000 miles a day. Good, very good. Have you heard that Li Fen in Xiling is defying the heavens, bringing lightning into the city? It's absurd. Lightning is the power of the heavens. How dare a mortal desecrate it? His Majesty has been bewitched by that monster. If we don't act now, the traditions of Dechu will be destroyed by those iron toys. Contact the salt officials in every province. We must stop this. It's called a telegraph machine. It uses the same lightning from some arms. Your Majesty, this must not be allowed. Lai Fen is spreading heresy and stealing lightning. It's an omen of destruction. Your Majesty, I heard the prince is building a massive iron tower in Xiling, daring to bring the lightning down to earth. It's a desecration of the gods. It will bring divine retribution. Retribution. If this lightning can be used by Dechu, I don't care about any gods. Nonsense. Lightning is the wrath of the heavens. Mortals die if they touch it. You dare bring it to earth. If you're not a monster, what are you? Your Majesty, I have already built the first large-scale power plant in Xiling. Just last night, I had cables laid into the capital. This black box only needs thin copper wires to turn words into waves and send them thousands of miles away. Lies. Instant communication. That's a skill only immortals possess. Lai Fen, this is clearly witchcraft. Tear down those towers immediately. Execute Li Fen to appease the heavens. Lai Fen, since they say you're stealing lightning, show these stubborn ministers your lightning right here in the throne room. Open your eyes and look closely. This is the light of industrial civilization. My eyes. Is this really not magic? Your Majesty, this is the palace. As long as we have coal and generators, I can make the entire capital like Xiling, bright as day at night. This is a message sent by the craftsman in Xiling before I arrived. Sent from Xiling, indeed. Grand Secretary, you said this was witchcraft. This is impossible. How can there be light without fire? Get out. From today on, I don't want to hear any more nonsense about stealing lightning. Lai Fen says that monster doesn't drink water, it only eats that black oil. Your Majesty, that's refined gasoline. It's much more powerful than coal. Protect the Emperor. Don't be nervous. That's my vehicle. I rode it from Xiling to the capital. With this, the territory of Dechu will triple. The army can reach anywhere in 3 days. My monster even breathes. Lai Fen, you are clearly creating monsters. Old man, times have changed. Cough, cough. Well said, Lai Fen. Issue the decree. Start the oil refinery and car factory in Xiling immediately. I want every road in Dechu filled with these steel beasts. My army is already at the gates of the Western Holy Church. Didn't they mock our slow supply lines? I want to ride this truck and see what their holy city really looks like. Your Majesty, trucks are just the beginning. Give me a little more time, and I will let the steel eagles of Dachu soar in the skies above, looking down upon the world. Where is the Dachu army? Commander, look, they're over there. No matter how strong the Dachu ironclads are, can they climb the mountains? No matter how fast their cars are, can they fly over this abyss? Ha ha ha. On the plains, we can't beat those fire-breathing monsters. But behind the shield of God, we are perfectly safe. Pass the order. Feast tonight. Once the Easterners run out of grain, that's when we strike back. Ha ha. A 100-foot-high turtle shell. That steel torrent is actually blocked by a pile of rocks. Your Majesty, this terrain is too treacherous. If our infantry attacks, they'll all be sitting ducks. Are we just going to wait it out? The daily grain consumption is astronomical. Our supply lines are stretched too thin. Hey, Your Majesty, it's no big deal. Why are you so angry? Lai Fen, you're finally here. How do we break this turtle shell? Break it. Attacking from below is difficult. We won't attack from below. We'll attack from the sky. The sky? Your Highness, are you joking? Our soldiers don't have wings. How can they fly? Are you going to throw them with catapults? Your Majesty, I'll return to Xiling for 2 months at most. I'll build you an air force. Your Highness, stop joking. We built cars and ships because wheels roll on the ground and ships float on water. But the sky is empty. There's nothing there. If you build an iron object, how can it not fall? Empty. There's nothing. Watch closely, Tai Chui. Hey. This is interesting. This is called aerodynamics. The air isn't nothing, and it's a gas. Where the air flows faster, the pressure is lower. Look at this shape. This is the wing I designed. When this bird sprints on the runway, the oncoming air is split by the wing. Because the top of the wing is curved, the air has a longer path to travel, so it flows faster and the pressure drops. The bottom is flat, so the air flows slower. And the pressure is higher. Lower pressure on top, higher on bottom. The air will lift the wing up. As long as the speed is high enough, this lift can carry thousands of pounds into the sky. Then we must smelt more steel. I'll build you a pair of big wings. I'll hit your head. How heavy is the steel? Don't you have a clue? To build this, we need a new material. Harder than wood but lighter than iron. Your Highness, there's no such stone in the world. There wasn't before. But now there is. Go to the mine and bring me 10,000 pounds of bauxite. Deet. Today we use electricity to create a new metal, aluminum. Dissolving complete. Pour in the bauxite powder. Turn on the power. Increase the current. It's appearing. My lord, it's out. Oh my goodness. The color looks like iron, but it's as light as wood. This is an aluminum alloy. It weighs only 1/3 of iron, but it's strong enough for wings. Material found. Next is the heart. This is a new aviation engine. To reduce weight, it removes the heavy water cooling. It uses the wind in the sky to cool itself. 9 cylinders firing at once provide terrifying horsepower. Connect the propeller. Be gentle. Don't break it. One, two, three, in. Lock it. Ah, this. Is this the Air Force that can fly? Deet, Your Majesty. I call it the Dachu Eagle 1. Wait, Lifen. Are you going up yourself? If this thing falls, you'll be smashed to pieces. Let a death row prisoner try it. Your Majesty, in the whole world. Only I know how to fly it. Huh. Besides, I want to fly too. Tai Chui, turn the corner. Come. Release the wheels. Why isn't it flying yet? Your Highness, pull the lever. There's no road left. Take off. Good heavens. It really flew into the sky. The prince is truly a god descended. Unbelievable. He actually conquered the sky. Long Lidach. You couldn't wait, could you? I want to play too. Cheers. To our invincible fortress. They can only eat our horse manure at the foot of the mountain. The commander is wise. What's that sound? Is it thunder? Enemy attack. In the sky. The enemy is in the sky. Oh God. It's an iron bird. The Easterners. The Easterners have grown wings. Attention, all units. This is Unit 1. Target locked. Fortress altitude calibrate. Wind direction calibrated. Drop bombs. Ah, demons. These are the Eastern demons. Why did you grant wings to the Easterners? This isn't a divine gift. This is science. This is industry. Your Highness of the Holy Alliance, why are you so unimpressed by our Dachu power? Great, my merciful Eastern God. I was wrong. We were all wrong. Please, call off your iron birds. We surrender. We surrender unconditionally. Isn't it a bit late to surrender now? Sign the treaty. It says here that all territory of the Holy Alliance is now part of Dechu. All gold, silver, and coal mines are under Dechu's control. Nor, I will never sign. Adjutant, let our sheltered prince hear the sound of civilization. Deet. Report, my lord. This is the first armored group of the Dechu Expeditionary Force an hour ago. Driving our main battle tanks, we completely occupied the capital of the Holy Alliance. The palace has been destroyed by our artillery. The royal family is in custody, awaiting your orders. The city is gone. Nor, this is a hallucination. There must be a demon in that box tricking me. Tricking you. You're not worth tricking. With your little army. Can you survive the roar of our heavy machine guns? I tell you. The truth of this world lies only within the range of Dechu's cannons. I'll sign. I'll sign. Wouldn't it have been easier to be this quick earlier? Waste of time. Drag him away. Send him to Siberia to dig potatoes. Deet. My lord, the West has fallen. No one on earth dares to oppose Dechu anymore. Let's go back to the palace. The Emperor must be tired of waiting for our victory report. After you, my lord. I spent 10 years taking a feudal agricultural nation to the peak of the Second Industrial Revolution. These ancients are better at playing with tanks and planes than I am. Salute. Oh my prince, my ancestor, you're finally back, Onushwai. Your driving skills have improved thanks to you, my lord. My knees are bad. Running errands in the palace used to cost me half my life. Now I get there in a flash. My lord, come with me quickly. The Emperor has been shaking the telephone in the palace. Doesn't the Emperor know about the surrender yet? Oh, how could he not? The Emperor is using that intercontinental ocean phone to brag to the overseas governors. My lord, the undersea cable you built is truly miraculous. The Emperor can sit on his throne and hear the Nanyang governor from thousands of miles away. Come, let's see how they met this. Governor of Nanyang, are you dense? He just played a 2. And you still try to trumpet. Your Majesty. Brilliant. I win. I win. Oh, Lai Fen. You finally returned. The West is completely under control. The Great Chu Dragon flag flies everywhere. Good. That is wonderful. "10 years, Lai Fen. 10 years ago, in that basement in Xiling, you told me you'd use steel and fire to build an industrial empire like no other. You said you'd make our ironclads, crush every wooden ship in existence. You promised me the world back then, and you've done it. No matter where the sun shines on this earth, it shines upon my territory. It is all the land of Great Chu. Lai Fen, this drink is for you, to our great industrial empire. Your Majesty, the earth is round. It rotates every single day. Lai Fen. What do you mean by that? I wasn't in the capital yesterday, 'cause I was out in the great Northwest Desert. Our heavy liquid fuel rocket engine was successfully tested last night. A rocket engine? Lai Fen, you mean? Your Majesty, the earth is too small. Our factories roar day and night, and resources will soon run dry. It's time we look to the heavens. I have already calculated it. The moon has no air, but it holds vast, rare mineral deposits. Your Majesty, I believe the minerals on the moon will sustain Great Chu for another century. The earth is too small, indeed. Mining on the moon, what a vision. Lai Fen, if the earth is round, the sun will always set. But wherever our rockets can fly, wherever our mining ships can land, the rivers of stars above, that vast, boundless universe, wherever the sun shines, Wherever the stars reach, shall all be the territory of Great Chu. Build me the greatest rocket of all. As you command, Your Majesty. The Great Chu interstellar empire sets sail today.